come over that bridge, you come across my friend's house here. And they've got little tablet and such there, one honesty box for you to buy. And they're building a cafe just now. That'll probably be ready for the summer. So yeah, stop by. It's a bell you can ring if you want something. They'll come down and speak to you as well. Otherwise just use the honesty box, get whatever you want. Couple of miles south of Inversnaid just now. Well, maybe not exactly south, down the coast of Loch Lomond at least, down the edge of it. But yeah, it's good to support the people who live here. So get yourself a drink or a bit of homemade tablet or something and away you go. So this is how we're looking today. Don't know if this will burn off, this mist here. Pretty necro looking though, so I'm into it. What's this here? Ancient woodland. I'm into that. I'm also into bridges, as you know. Oh look, here we go. That's it started. So some steps. Always good to get the heart going first thing. Shouldn't be too long till we come to Rob Roy's cave. Remember this bit. Roots and cack. The section of the West Highland Way from the bothy back there, or in my case my mate's bit, all the way to Beinglas Farm campsite is very much like this. Ups and downs, boulders and such to go over, with drops down to the loch there. In fact, I seen a guy videoing this before freaking out because there's the drop there and then there's this bit of rock, kind of like a slab, and of course if it's icy or slippy, you know, you don't just take a slip right into that. Give it a wee test with my foot. Nice and grippy just now, so nothing to worry about. So yeah, there's loads of bits like this, roots and rock essentially. What is that? Some sort of witchy grub or something? Didn't know you got those in Scotland. A half mulled flump or something like that. I'm not eating it, that's for sure. Moss had a good sniff at it and she decided against it as well. Quite a cool bit here. It's actually a little path down there to this bit of water at the bottom of the waterfall. So if you've been wild camping for a few days, either in those bothies that I've been showing you, you're probably pretty smelly by now, so you could drop down in there and wash your seashells out. There's a bunkhouse here as well. I thought someone had put graffiti all over the board and I was thinking dirty pigs can't leave anything alone, but it's actually the birds that they've spotted. I like stuff like that. I mean, look at this. Who wouldn't want to protect it? There's the wee boathouse, a little bit of beach. Nice view. Don't know why folk do this here. It's not like a cairn, it's just a wee stack of stones. Anyway, I'm sure there's an eye up here. People have camped. There's an area here where people can see someone's had their tent there. And here's a lot more camping. Wild camping spots. Daft stones again. Should kick them down. Don't know if it's bad luck. Don't want to jinx myself. I've got enough luck with stuff like that. So you've got bits like this to contend with. So, heavy pack. Just take it nice and slow. Be careful, don't slip. Twisted knees would be easy out here with a heavy pack. You don't want that. That's a way to cut your trip short very early. Walking poles as well. think they help a lot, especially with a pack. Here's the cruise coming. Whoa! This way. Up, 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 up. That's when you slip in it, right in your arse down into the loch when the bloody cruise ship's going by. They're all taking pictures of you. You make of yourself. Right. So here's a cave here. Well, one of them. There's that cave, but there's more. If you go down here, you go around there, there's a wee sign, and you come, there's still more caves like that underneath. And you've got the likes of this, pure knee twister gear, or arse slipper. Aye, so if you come down here, you'll come across the sign for Rob Roy's Cave. All these guys, and it's just little gaps in them really. If I was doing the West Highland way, I suppose you could go and have a look just to say you've been there, but I wouldn't go out my way. Pretty cool though. There's a little picnic area up here as well. So if you're planning your route and getting certain miles together and all that, there's a good wee bit with benches. You could stop for a break, it's a wee bit of a viewpoint. Oh, it's bogging. Oh well, I wouldn't bother. Some good views up the loch, just as you crest a wee rise there. But we're going to be going over there today. So some of the bits as well of the path along here, quite narrow, as Moss has just found out. Right, go and try. Oh, we see it. Hold on. There we are. So I was laughing at the bold moss earlier about getting stuck between the rocks, but I think this is maybe what I'm going to get a wee taste of, because I've got a roll mat in the back. Nah, there's no chance I'm getting through here. Nah. Ha ha. So if you've got a roll mat or a wide rucksack, you won't fit through that gap. But if you do a wee cheeky down here, quite nice views actually. Right behind you. Oi, behind. So they're a little way up the hill. Not too bothered or stressed. Yep, you can probably see it better. We're going over there. Hi Muzzy. So this bit here, as you're walking along the path, you'll see that jutting out. And I believe once you get to that point, the rocky, undulating path that we've been coming along so far for the past couple of days, I guess, stops and it goes back into a normal trail. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. And we've got bits like this. We've came all the way along here. You can see right down Loch Lomond. You'll be pleased to know that that's the end of it. The roots and the rocks, and we're up here onto a normal path. I can't remember exactly how many miles, maybe three and a half to the campsite. So I was hoping to get a bit of more footage looking down Loch Lomond. It's a bit of a waypoint really, and also it's got significance to me. I was there about 5 months ago, and yeah, I would have liked to have had a little moment to stand and reflect for a little bit, but unfortunately there's a barefoot Chinese guy in a kilt getting his pictures taken standing in the loch and all that. Okay, cool, but I certainly couldn't have my wee moment with that going on in the background, you know. So when you pass the loch end near enough, the path cuts away from it and it's now onto just a track like this. You go through a wooded area and then it opens out into these fields here. And soon this path takes us down to another bothy, where you can stay in, or around the bothy. I'm sure it would be okay to do a bit of wild camping next to it. Aye, someone's at it. The flag fire, they've got a fire going. I'd rather not stay in a bothy, I'd rather stay in my tent actually, out the road. Yeah, there's folk. Wonder if they're just getting up. Surely not. Back at 12. So there's the bothy up there. So it transpires the people in the bothy were a big group of young Glaswegian ruffians who had went to the bothy on Friday night for a huge carry out, and they spent the entire weekend in it just getting pissed, listening to music. Delighted by it, and this is Sunday, so this is them going home now. So I guess it's kind of unfortunate because, well, the bothy's free to use for anyone. It's open to anyone. Everyone's into using it in different ways, I guess. But if you're walking the West Highland Way and you're wanting to use the bothy for shelter, and people are using it as like a place just to get pissed for not just one night, but two, and essentially occupying it for most part of 3 days. I don't know, is it a bit greedy or not? I'm not sure. Guess you could make up your own mind. Certainly there would be no walkers staying in there with that going on. So anyone who's walked there expecting to kip in the bothy over this weekend, they would have carried on or went somewhere else. So I'd bear that in mind. There's some of these bothies that are closest to places where you can get public transport to, that you might just end up in there with a group of people wanting to get steaming and make a dose of noise. You'll get no sleep and probably feel quite awkward. So no harm to the guys, they spoke to me, perfectly pleasant and all that, but just different idea of a good weekend, I suppose. You never know, you might end up joining them, getting hammered and listening to heavy metal music or something like that. Might be the best night of your life. We're carrying on here, not too far to go now. Up that hill there. So there's the hill I showed you in the distance when we were way back at Loch Lomond, and here's the V bit that you go through. So it drops down back there. So that's the drovers there, and basically the campsite is just across the river. So not far to go now, just starting to drop down.